see what we have here. Mr. Hola Ito. Pardon me. Warning. The following rant contains adult language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. Strongly advised.
It's something that I think about a lot, you know.
Quasi Monkey pees her bed every night. Damn. Wait a minute, Quasi's a girl? Since when? Let's hear some Motorhead. Let's see. Some Motorhead. Trying to think of what would be a good Motorhead tune. I mean, Ace of Spades has done Death. And most of the Motorhead tunes that I would know, you don't know because it was back when Motorhead first started. Iron Fist has done Death. Quasi as a girl?
Win an wrestling match. Lemmy or Lemmy?
God. Wrong, dickhead. Trick question. Lemmy is God.
Ooh, that's a good lemonade. Ooh, that's a good lemonade.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
And I want you to have good manners at the party. That's what I want.
Now, what are you doing here, Kenny?
Oh, I'm teaching Buster the Chimp here and Bender the Bear how to have good manners because the Shenanigans going to have a big party for us after the show.
Well, I wish you good luck. I'll see you later.
Oh, yes. I want you to pass things correctly. Now, when I say pass the plate, please. There you are. And there you are, Buster. Now, pass the cup, please. Thank you very much. And there you are, Buster, with the cup. Now, give me the pie. Give me the pie. Give me the pie.
What's going on here?
Brought to you by Milton Bradley, the people who make those exciting action games like Time Bomb, Candyland, Rocco, and Easy Money. And here's the man with all the shenanigans, so let's sing with another hey!
Shenanigans, have some fun and play shenanigans. My name is Stubby K, and I would like to bid you
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. It's nice to be back. Huh? Hey, what are you trying to tell me, Arlo?
Remember, folks, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, you're getting played.
I'm an idiot.
Hello, folks. Grampy Lobster here. Welcome to the Grampy Lobster Show, right? We do it all here. We know it all. We say it all. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Or I'll cut your fucking nose off.
Patrick, Grampy Lobster, is a racist, homophobe, white supremacist. And all his troll followers are all gay bashers. You know, they've been gay bashing anybody that is transgender, gay, or anything that's not normal to them. Yeah, Grampy Lobster is a fucking white supremacist gay basher. Have a nice day.
So the person is dealing with grand larceny charges from a multi-billion-dollar property company.
No, 2.6 billion.
$2.6 billion real estate owners, lawyers deal with that.
Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom.
Fun Brigade. No, you need to call yourselves the Asshole Brigade, because that's a lot more fitting.
Hey, Stinky! Hey, Stinky! Hey, Stinky! Forget about it!
Whatever, suit yourself, humanity. Congratulations. Yeah, when you're closer to death. Anyway, so earlier we were listening to AFI, and Tara started talking, and she was like, what do we like, and what do we not like? And all of a sudden we started having this big, like, philosophical conversation about stuff that we like and stuff that we don't like. And we decided that we would share it with all of you guys out there. So we're gonna start with what we don't like first. We need a list. We don't like preps.
Or haters.
Or haters. Yeah, this falls under a few different categories. Some of you out there have been leaving really mean YouTube comments for us, and we really do not appreciate it. So,
YouTube is a place for people to express their creativism without other people making fun of you.
Yeah. So
it's still real to me, damn it! I mean,
where's he going? Nowhere. Where you going, buddy? Nowhere.
Fun Brigade. No, you need to call yourselves the Asshole Brigade, because that's a lot more fitting. The Asshole Brigade is a lot more fitting. And you'll notice I'm not running StreamYard. So fuck you again, and fuck you a third time. You'll notice I'm not running StreamYard. Sucks to be you. So obviously I can't bring anybody in. And it's okay, because nobody is doing a live tonight any fucking way. So, oh well. But yeah, you guys are nothing but the Asshole Brigade. Fun Brigade my ass. What fun are you having? And what fun is it for your victims? Oh, great. Yeah, your victims aren't having any fun, are you? They're too busy either yelling, or screaming, or having a heart attack, or a stroke, or fucking dying. Or getting swatted.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
I will not read your comments anymore, so I am disabling all comments.
Jason Avocados is extremely highly copyrighted information, and anyway, I just tried to call the White House because I heard my wife say something that I was like, what?
Tongue punch my fart box.
I can't do it. Like, I gotta send this to my buddies in PA. Holy shit. I have another level here. I want to make it clear to the entire YouTube community and everyone else, that I think it's amazing that my wife is dating a woman right now while we're married. I think that is the pinnacle of coolness. So, you want to call me a cuck? When did it become not cool for a guy to be involved with two women at the same time? Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on here, because it's not, all right? I'm just the husband. She's dating a chick, and it's the shit dragnet. This is what male individuals do.
You know what? All trolls should die. Every single fucking one of them. Every single fucking one of them. Anybody who likes to abuse. Anybody who likes to abuse for their politics, for their religion, for their greed, should just die. You know, they should just die.
You have to beg to get your paycheck. You have to get on your knees to eat in this world. So, if somebody has the enjoyment of torturing people, then everybody in this world has the enjoyment of torturing themselves.
They got the answers. I changed the question.
Little dick, huh? Yeah. Well, at least you got one. Yeah, when the skipper...
I would like to apologize to my audience. I would like to apologize to my wife for not clearing a statement I made on my live stream. This is extremely stressful shit being a YouTube celebrity, and I apologize deeply. From now on, because I've addressed these stalkers enough, and I'm going to move on with my life.
See, the mentally ill people will see me as a fool. They will always laugh at me. That's what a mentally ill person does. You know, a mentally ill person will always make me look like I'm a fool.
So that no matter what the fuck you try, it's not going to avail you. Okay, it's just not. Call me crazy if you want. I don't give a shit. You already have numerous times, and then you got How is this? We're going to destroy Von Helton coming anyway. Now you have managed to destroy pretty much everybody around me, but you, for some reason, you just keep missing the mark. Are you guys a poor shot? What's the problem? You can't seem to take out an old cripple in fucking no fucking where Kentucky? Why? Why is that, motherfuckers? Is your black magic not working good today? Is the demons you're trying to invoke not listening to you? What seems to be the major malfunction? You seem to be missing the mark. Now you managed to kill 2 of my kids. You managed to destroy 2 marriages of mine. You managed to get my kids taken away for 8 months. But you still ain't done shit to me. You ain't done shit to me. I'm still here. Ain't done shit to me. What's the problem, bro? What's the problem, motherfucker? Is the gods you serve weaker than the gods I serve? Yes.
I was a Bigfoot too. I was a Bigfoot. I had a family, and they died too. They got hunted by reptilians. You can laugh at me on that one too. The reptilians fucking hunted my family down. They killed everybody.
Look at this, folks. Do you see this? The Buddy Christ has said hello on my chest now, and I'll be wearing this everywhere, man. I'm gonna keep this washed, You're gonna see me wearing it a lot, but I'm gonna tell you, I'll be washing it.
Yes, there's this group of people
And I'm not going to call them dragoons. I'm not going to call them anything. I'm just going to call them a group of people that enjoy preying on mentally vulnerable individuals. Because I'm saying that there's a pattern of behavior. They target people like G-Man, D-Roy, Shannon, Brett Keane, Von Helton. Those are the names. Those are the people that are targeted the most in our community, okay? There's probably worse than that. Like I've mentioned Chris Chan, who was pretty much almost harassed into suicide. Mentally abused into suicide. He changed his gender. They just completely destroys his mind, okay? Now, there's this narrative that they want to paint. That I'm this saintly fucking amazing man, which I've never claimed to be number one.
If you can actually see us just looking right at him and laughing at him.
He deserves it.
Should we open the window and fucking root him on?
Yeah, he's trying to know. He's fucked, dude.
He's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. That one time's not even fucking turning. Oh, come on. There we go.
Nope.
No, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
No. He's got it.
Oh, don't. It's that snow. It's that fucked up snow, man. It's the fucked up snow. It's real fucking heavy. So
see, it's right there. Look.
If it was fucking powder, he'd go right through it, but it's not.
It's heavy shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to dig right there in between.
Yeah, right. To try to turn.
Yeah, he's done. He just burned himself. He ain't going anywhere.
He's pissed off now. He's like, what a fucking idiot I am. I've done some stupid fucking things in my life, but I just outdid myself.
Do you really think his fucking GeoTracker was gonna fucking get through this shit? Oh, he's getting.
That's such a fucking socket mobile.
What is it, Rebo? I don't know, dude. It's a fucking wheel. Call the Coast Guard. It's a fucking chair. Where is it? It's right there. Oh, get out the way. Oh, I missed it. Come around, man. Back it down, Ross. Back it down. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I got it. I got the fucking chair. Woo! It's a fucking keeper. Yeah. Oh my god.
So, Patrick Thacker, you know, you stole all my videos. So, I think I should just take you to court for copyright infringement and harassment, sexual harassment, and co-mingling with the trolls too. So, yeah, Patrick Thacker, you know, Patrick Thacker, that's his name, and he's part of all the other. He's part with all the other trolls. Here's a list of things I can sue the trolls for: impersonation, fraud, copyright infringement, discrimination, pain and suffering, public humiliation, forcing me to commit suicide, forcing me to murder myself by publicly humiliating me, you know? That's what I can sue the trolls for, especially McMuffin for impersonating me with his avatar, for impersonating Ilona, for impersonating my words that are not true, you know, by creating lies about me. So yeah, he's causing me pain and suffering by torturing me.
Alright, folks.
In today's episode of Von Helton Schools the Masses, we're going to discuss what a hate video is. We're going to say what it is, how it is, and how you can do your part to stop it. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
I got that sauce. You looking hungry? Let me feed you. Saucy as fuck, DJ. J Free. Oh, we got that sauce, ho. Hippie hip hop. You know I got that sauce, ho. That sauce. Yeah. I sell it by the slice. You can smell it when you walk in. That's how you tell it's nice. I'm rapping like the boss though. The boss though. She in my grill. You know I got that sauce, ho. I sell it by the slice. By the slice. You can smell it when you walk in. That's how you tell it's nice. Rapping like a boss though. Yeah. She in my grill. You know I got that sauce, ho. She in my grill. You know I got that sauce, ho. In my grill. You know I got that sauce, ho. She hit me on the cell.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
I never take a break. It's loud in the oven, so you know we stay in base. Yeah. The highest one, they just wait until I fly down. Playing with the rocks, yeah. Why I break this pie down? You know I got that sauce, so I'm on the beat, yeah, rapping like the boss stove. All bad vibes get killed. Walk into my walk-in, let's get chill. I'm a prep, but you can catch me out late nights, serving dishes to these bitches.
You know, timing is everything, and there's some timing involved, and so we'll get into that. And so, anyways, without further ado, let's get into it.
I'm on the track, yeah, rapping like a boss though. I sell it by the slice. You can smell it when you walk in. That's how you tell it's nice. I'm rapping like a boss though. Yeah, she in my grill. You know I got that sauce, so. You know I got that sauce, so. She in my grill. You know I got that sauce, so.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
Utilizing the Elder Scroll that the gods revealed to him to bring down dark forces that are arrayed against us in all quarters. And I opened up the wrong end of the cap. Oh, shit. That's what you get for not paying attention, right? Yeah, there you go. Anyways, but yeah, seriously, folks, I've been utilizing the Elder Scroll to bring down dark forces that are arrayed against us as I get their names. Now, see, the problem is I got to have the name. I got to have the name of the entity in question. But the ones that I do know, I have been using their names, and I have been bringing them down. I have been, casting them to outer darkness where they belong. See, you got to understand, those of you that know what I'm, those of you that are theists, understand that, demons and evil spirits, they don't belong in this plane of existence. They're not supposed to be here. All right? And so I'm just basically putting them back where they belong, because they don't belong here. They belong in outer darkness. That's where they belong. They don't belong here. And so that's what I do. I basically use the scroll to cast them back into outer darkness where they belong. And as I find the names of these particular entities, then that's exactly what I do.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
Now, I have done research on this Charlie thing, and the Charlie thing, believe it or not, is actually well known here locally in my area. And my understanding of the Charlie Charlie thing is that it started out as some kind of thing on the internet, and it involves in placing pencils across one another to form kind of like a tic-tac-toe type thing, and that it's kind of similar to a Ouija board type deal where you're trying to invoke some kind of spirit or entity.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
And, you know, the Charlie Charlie thing, believe it or not, is actually well known here locally in my area. And my understanding of the Charlie Charlie thing is that it started out as some kind of thing on the internet, and it involves in placing pencils across one another to form kind of like a tic-tac-toe type thing, and that it's kind of similar to a Ouija board type deal where you're trying to invoke some kind of spirit or entity. And the problem is, though, is that when they used Charlie Charlie down here, it wasn't an internet joke, because it invoked a real live Charlie that had been deceased here locally in this area, and he was not a nice guy. All right, he had been, I'm hearing conflicting stories, but my understanding is that he may have been killed in a fire or something, or he might have been brutally murdered, one or the other. Of course, there is a few stories out there about this Charlie character here locally now I'm referring to. You know, went past the internet meme shit, okay? We're now into real shit, okay? Because when they used this with the thing with the pencils, it invoked a real spirit, a real negative spirit by the name of Charlie. I am trying to find Charlie's last name. If I can find Charlie's last name, he is gone, man. I'm going to send him to outer darkness where he belongs. But I got to get his last name. Now, some people assume that his last name is Sester because Charlie was around in that area where the Sesters used to live years and years ago, but I'm not sure if that's his last name. But if it is his last name, I can assure you that I will find him, I will banish him, and that will be the end of the Charlie Charlie bullshit. It'll be gone. Those of you that are theists understand that, you know, demons and evil spirits, they don't belong in this plane of existence. They're not supposed to be here. All right? And so I'm just basically putting them back where they belong, because they don't belong here. They belong in outer darkness. That's where they belong. They don't belong here.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
What is the N-word? Well, the N-word is where they call somebody nigger, right? Or niggardly. Remember a guy got in trouble for being called niggardly? Jared, that'd be a good word. Let's go to Webster's. Let's go to Webster's 1828 dictionary, Jared, and look up the word niggardly. 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 Niggardly means covetous or avaricious, sordidly, parsimonious. Boy, I gotta get out my thesaurus. Extremely sparing of expense. Sparing, wary, cautiously avoiding profusion. Niggardly basically means cheap. Okay? Somebody's niggardly, they're cheap. Now, Jared, look up nigger. Is nigger on there?
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
I'm going to tell you about hate videos. Because there is a lot of people that are influenced by them negatively. And an analogy that I like to use is that watching a hate video is like getting vomited upon. I say, God, Vaughn, that's gross. What the hell? Yeah, but it's true. Because that hater is vomiting on you their opinion of that person.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
You are literally being manipulated. Literally. So, we don't want that. So what we got to do, then, is we have to work to stop that. And how do we do that? Well, first of all, we got to determine what is a hate video. There is a video out there. One of my haters has posted a video out there, and they keep reposting it. It keeps getting taken down, but they keep reposting it. And what is it? It's a video of me supposedly telling my wife to go sleep in the car. Well, what they don't show you is that there were people in that chat that were manipulating Andrea and yelling at Andrea and manipulating her. And I was not mad at Andrea. I was mad at those people for trying to manipulate her. And so I said some off-the-cuff thing like, you know, go sleep in the car or whatever. And it looks bad. I admit to that. Oh, my God, that video looks horrible. It looks like, you know, I'm telling my wife to go sleep in the car, goddammit, you know, and it's just horrible. What they don't show you is that the trolls were manipulating her, and I was mad at the trolls, not mad at her. But the key part that they don't show you is that it was all an allegory. I was the one that slept in the car. I was the one that I was referring to when I told her.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
As I sit here and open up my sausage burritos from Bob Evans. Well, I'm going to try it. Open up my sausage burritos from Bob Evans. It's stuck to the plastic. Hey, Bob Evans, fix that, will you? It's stuck to the plastic. Anyways, they're really, really good if you can get them out of the plastic. Could this be considered an unboxing video?
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
You don't get to see that part in that hate video because they conveniently cut that part off. You get it? You understand now how you're being manipulated? They don't show you where the trolls intimidated Andrea and manipulated Andrea, and then they don't show you where the part where I was explaining that it was an allegory. You don't get to see that part. All you get to see is Von Helton telling his wife to go sleep in the car.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
All these videos of rooms all messed up, supposedly rotten fruit, and supposedly urine, and just feces, and you know, it's just horrible looking video of supposedly my kids' rooms totally destroyed with urine and feces and whatnot. Anyway, I'm upset about that because any fool can figure that out. Okay, what I'm saying though is that these social media, if you're a conservative, they don't like you. And I would love to see President Trump turn the screws on Congress to pass meaningful internet legislation guaranteeing my rights on the internet, which I currently have none. I mean, Facebook can ban me, Twitter can ban me, YouTube can ban me, Dailymotion can ban me, Lively can ban, and I have no recourse. I have absolutely no recourse whatsoever, even though I may only be expressing my freedom of speech. Now you say, well, Vaughn, doesn't this help the trolls either? No, because slander, defamation, libel, those are not free speech or fair use. Those are crimes. They might be civil crimes, but they're still crimes.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
On the unknown's turn.
Wait a minute. You weren't expecting me to like Chinese food after spending about 90% of my life taking martial arts?
I think that was a really good choice considering he said favorite food and you chose a whole fucking cuisine.
Yeah,
You did a good job there. That's some variety.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
Chinese food. I've studied martial arts since I was a little kid, man. Of course I'm going to like Oriental food. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, right?
I don't know. I know people who might not like Chinese food who do martial arts. I don't know. That was kind of a surprise. It was an interesting surprise. That's why the questions are there.
What did you do? What martial arts did you take?
Chinese food.
Krav Maga.
What didn't I take? What didn't I take is the better question.
Did you learn how to box?
No, you're not going to sit, Jerry. You got to get out there. No, you don't need to sit. You don't need to sit.
I've studied martial arts all my life. Of course I'd want Chinese food.
That's right.
What kind of martial arts did you study? Krav Maga.
Almost a microaggression. No, little Paul.
What martial arts didn't I study? That's the question. What martial arts didn't I study? Quiet now.
Hello, little Paul.
No, we're not going to mess with the mouse. No, we're not. I don't need you kicking me out of the hangar.
Over there. Want some duck? Get lost.
Oh, wait, you know.
Because he's talking to his kid.
Yeah. Ocean.
I knew what I was getting involved in. Obviously, I would do it if I didn't have a problem with it. But we're speaking hypothetically here. You asking me would I personally do it? No, I wouldn't even apply for a job like that because that's not. I don't have the stomach for it.
But the fact that I explained that to you made you giggle, right, Giggles?
Doesn't mean that it's immoral. I mean, what are you trying to argue here?
No one said it's immoral. I was just explaining his position. Relax, don't chop.
Sounds like you're trying to set up a trap or something. I don't know. You guys got motives.
You're so fucking paranoid. Relax.
You're such a baby. Go shave.
Relax, Veckel.
Stop being a baby, man. Jeez.
Relax.
Don't try to have fun. I mean, you said stuff about my mom
earlier. That's exactly my point. I was trying to explain something. You started giggling and assuming some things, and I said to relax. Now, because I said to relax, and you did, and we finally got something said, now you're saying that I'm a baby. But that's proving my point.
Well, in the hypothetical scenario that you brought up, I would only kill somebody if I knew ahead of time. Well, first of all, I would have to know ahead of time what I'm getting myself involved in. So obviously, if I'm taking that job, I knew ahead of time what I was going to be doing. Now, that's vastly different than the results, which is what you guys are trying to bring up. Okay, I might agree with you, yeah, okay, it may affect some people differently. Some people are like, you know what, I can't take this anymore, I'm killing people every week. I don't want to be a part of this, or it may mess you up psychologically. That's a different issue. We're not talking about the results, we're talking about the why. The why you would do it.
Should we kill abortion doctors, Speckle?
Say it again?
Should we kill abortion doctors?
I think they should be in prison, yes. Should they?
What do you mean in prison? Yes.
We shouldn't kill abortion doctors. The state should kill abortion doctors for committing murder.
Right. We are the state.
Well, we are the state, but I mean,
you unify.
the,
Yeah.
the implication was we was going to go out and start hacking up doctors, okay, and that's.
Well, I mean, but why make that separation if I was going
Don't go outside the farm.
But if you saw me in the park with an axe and you knew I got in an argument with Arcane
I'd
5 minutes
absolutely
ago,
drop you, yeah.
and hold on, I thought you had good reason to think that I was going to go chop off Arcane logos. Would you stop me with deadly force?
Yep, absolutely, sure would.
So why does Veckel not do that with abortion doctors on their way to work?
Because the problem is that the fucking media is pussified, and they would say, "Oh my God, it was so horrible." That's why.
So you don't. So you're more concerned with other people's You're less concerned with people's lives than what the media is going to portray you as.
No, what I'm concerned with is abortion doctors getting away with murder, and me end up going to jail just for trying to save people's lives. That's what sucks about
So
it.
Yeah, I mean, people
The
that
idea-
are against
see, the
abortion
idea
already
is-
demonized now. I mean,
Which is more important, Seth? The life of a child or the life of some maniacal doctor who totally ignores habeas corpus and who totally ignores the Hippocratic Oath? Which one is more precious to you? I would think the child would be more precious to me.
Babies, though.
yeah, they are future.
A woman.
Babies. Yeah.
You could raise the child up to be, and the child could be very beneficial to. Well, they will be beneficial to society.
Well, how many?
It's just that it's not the two people that you're saying either the doctor or the child. You totally forgot about the other person.
The woman.
The woman. I'm talking to Bob.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Now, the woman's been brainwashed that killing her baby's okay, so she's out of the equation.
Oh yeah, she doesn't matter.
No, she doesn't
it's
matter.
abortion.
No, she doesn't. No, she
Other
doesn't
women
matter.
wouldn't got nothing to
She's
do
already
with
been
abortion.
brainwashed.
Yeah, see,
That's why women have women have abortions because they're senseless and they.
It's not okay.
They can't make decisions on their own.
Sensitive to, and they're so fragile.
It's legal
not
and it's
okay to
okay.
kill criminals.
The Supreme Court does not have the right to create law. They have no right to do that. That is called legislating from the bench, and it is totally against the law. But we have sat on our ass, we meaning the Americans, have sat on our ass and allowed the Supreme Court to get away with literally creating law. And that is not right.
I think I'm siding with Veckel.
We have the lady that even started Roe v. Wade recanting the whole damn thing, saying it was a lie from day one. Have we overturned Roe v. Wade because of that? No. We continue to kill babies by the thousands every year, 8 to 10,000 every time I get on this microphone, and that is insane. The numbers are insane. I just got a recent report. We're getting 1.6 million babies aborted every year here in the United States. And that is a conservative estimate, guys, conservative, because a lot of them aren't reported now, because young Darla can go to the abortion clinic without having to notify her parents. Okay, so the actual number is probably closer to 5 billion, not 1.6.
Did you say 5 billion?
Yes, I sure the fuck did. I sure the fuck did.
5 billion?
Because for everyone that's publicly reported, there's about 4 that isn't. So yes, it's relatively close to 5 billion. Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
Or
we can
define cripple. You can say he's disabled because he's unable to get a job.
I said
But is he like- is he-
Or
less likely
we
to
can
be able
look at
to
it
do
this way.
things
Can I
because he's
can I
got no
respond to
hands?
Jade? Because Jade, notice how Jade only pointed out one direction, but here's the other direction. Let's say the person is, he's got his hand cut off. Okay, maybe just one of his hands is cut off. Does that mean that he's unable to lift things or push things or pull things with the other hand?
So
No,
yes.
he can
Can't
still
use a shovel.
So
he can't use a computer keyboard with any efficacy.
I
He
work
can't
with
do a
disabled
lot of
people.
things. Yeah,
No,
and I have too.
No.
That's not the point. It narrows his ability to get a job.
You see the problem with your argument? You're saying, okay, let's put the guy in jail for 5 years with no hands cut off versus the guy who just got his hand cut off and he's not going to jail at all, but still able to provide for his family.
How do you know that? He has been
I'm
crippled.
giving you a scenario. One hand does not prevent him from doing anything at all.
Oh yes, it does. It
No, it
prevents him
does
from doing a
not.
whole slew of
No,
things.
it does
You
not.
can't drive a forklift.
No, it does not.
There are millions of people out there with
What are you talking about, Jay? There's
just
people with no
fine.
hands at all that can drive.
productive lives.
I said you can't drive a forklift. Did you?
Who cares? That's one thing.
I was gonna list a whole bunch of stuff. and
Well,
you'd rather
go ahead and
talk
do that,
over
but that
me.
doesn't exclude. Jay, you're not getting it. Jay, you can.
No, you're not getting it.
Jay, you're not getting it. You can give us a whole list of things that one-handed person will be unable to do, but there are a whole list of other things that one-handed person can do.
Right, so his ability,
your argument. I mean,
his ability to get a job has been significantly reduced because there's a whole slew of things he now cannot do.
But not eliminated. That is your problem.
You're missing the whole
Not
freaking
eliminated.
point. You're
You're
missing the
not
whole
eliminated.
freaking point.
No,
You're
no,
completely missing it.
For you to get a lot of jobs, you can only work at McDonald's or Burger King.
You're assuming that all economic conditions.
Oh
will
my
be
God!
equal.
I can't believe I'm having
This is
this
escalation.
The guy with one hand.
Here's an example.
The
I
guy
lost
with
my hand about a year ago,
Oh my
and I haven't
God.
been able to use my hand
It's
properly since.
unbelievable.
And I know that a one-handed person, I was one-handed, hand in a cast for about 6 months. I did not have use of my right hand, my dominant hand. And you'd be surprised how quickly I learned to wipe my behind and everything else with my left hand perfectly fine. So there's no excuse. It's still a harmful situation either way it goes. So it's really not a good argument either way.
Yeah, but this arguing that it's not an excuse is missing the point of the economic
Completely.
conditions.
I can't believe that. This is crazy.
Yeah,
You're not wrong there.
I can't believe
You're
these
not wrong.
people are religious.
Wait, we have put people in jail, and under the auspices that we can reform these son of a bitches, but we don't end up reforming them, do we? When they get back out on the street,
Yes,
what
we
they
do
do?
in
They
many
do the same
cases.
goddamn
Yes, we
crimes
do.
all over again. So reformation, if that's a word, is not fucking working now, is it? All right.
Well,
That wasn't part of the argument.
That's very many reasons.
We
Bob,
just
very many
released.
reasons.
We just released somebody in the street here just last
Oh,
week.
Jesus.
He went out and he killed another young girl. All right, reformation isn't fucking working. So we need something else. We need something else.
Well,
And
that's
I
why we have
suggested- And I suggested
life
hanging them in
sentence
Times
without
Square for
parole.
everybody to see.
Why didn't I say it?
Prisons,
Hey, you do that at the beginning of the year.
That's,
The
have you
drop.
never,
Prisons-
Vaughn, have you never
prisons
heard
are
of
not-
Right with the ball drop.
prisons
Vaughn,
are
have you
not there for reformation. They're for
Vaughn, have you never heard of
punishment.
true
They're not
life?
for reformation.
I would drop my mic, but it's too fucking expensive.
I love it.
Right?
He'll drop his
He's got a
mic.
whole
It's too
mic, that's
expensive, right?
fantastic.
Yeah,
Too
that's
damn
right.
expensive. It's made out of gold. I ain't gonna drop
Vaughn,
the
have you
mic.
never heard of have you never heard the sentence called true life?
I actually like that mic. Okay.
Hey, here's a question. What are you more afraid of, getting your hand cut off or spending 6 months in the county jail?
Ain't
Getting my
nobody
hand
afraid
cut
of
off.
jail. Hell, they go in jail and they
Yeah, I
beat
don't
all their
mind.
Getting
buddies.
my hand cut
Get
off.
all hooked up with some
Yeah.
cool dope while they're
So
in there.
you're more
Holy shit,
afraid
they
of getting your hand
Seth
cut off.
is more afraid that he can't
How is that not more
masturbate.
of a deterrent than being a threat.
Beckel, shut the fuck up.
Seth is more afraid that he can't masturbate anymore. So
Oh, she's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Beckel.
I need to.
Anyone answer
Hey,
that
Beckel.
Don't worry, Seth. I need
Hey, Vegel?
you can use your feet, Seth. It's okay.
Problem.
No,
How is
Vegel.
that less of a deterrent?
No, you were screaming into the mic. You muted me out of spite. Don't be a fucking child.
What was the question, Arcane?
muted me
What was
first.
the question?
Again, that's the answer of a
Unless it's a
child.
deterrent.
I muted you because you were
It's
screaming
okay.
into the
You're
mic.
mad
It was
because you-
popping my speakers.
You're just
It's
mad
very
because you're
annoying.
not able to masturbate with your feet.
Yeah, I wasn't done speaking. I muted you
I heard
because
something about deterrent.
screaming into the
Stop
mic.
it, yes.
You
How is it
muted
not
me
a
out of spite.
Screaming
You're
in
being
the
a child.
Oh, I didn't know why you were muted. So yes, of course.
Right, children.
But go ahead. Let's get
Good
back to the
song by
conversation.
Krokus, by the way. Anyway,
So
Arcane. you had a
how is it
question?
not more of a deterrent? Because you said you're more afraid to get your hand cut off than sitting in a cell for a few months. So
Oh, for
how's it
fuck yes.
not
Well,
more of a
prove
deterrent
it.
to cut your hand
Prove
off
it.
than it is to threaten
That's what I'm
someone
Prove it.
with 6-month jail sentence? Can I get an answer to that question, please?
I'm answering you, Arcane. No, they ain't scared of jail at all. All their buddies is there. They get good dope there. They get money there. They get links there to other things they can do. They're not afraid of jail. Hell, I seen guys go in there skinny as a fucking beanpole. When they come out, they look like fucking Charles Atlas. But bullshit. They ain't afraid of jail. Jail's fucking vacation for them. Jail's a fucking vacation for them, man.
A deterrent, though. They said basically the death penalty deterrent from crimes, as opposed to, you know, just threatening them with life in prison. I would say I disagree. I think if people are threatened with death, they will be less likely to commit a crime. Maybe not in all cases, but I think your example of hanging them in Times Square would certainly deter a lot of the retardation.
Absolutely,
it would.
What happens when you murder and hang an innocent person?
What I think is when Jesus comes back, that's exactly where Rebecca wants to be. Talking about why people should have their prison. I wasn't done. Rebecca should be right here talking about why people's hands should be cut off.
Why are you attacking Veckel?
Yeah, that's all he has. I mean, he's just he's mad because he doesn't like the concept of not being able to masturbate with his feet. So that's fine.
Are you hearing me?
One at a time.
If you resort to personal attacks, you have lost the argument.
They're just talking.
It's A1 trolling. That's what it is.
Simon, your mic is working. They're just talking over you.
Yeah. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, I think so far we haven't really seen any real good grounds to believe that the death penalty does not act as a deterrent at all. I mean, we can go by the numbers.
What are you talking about? There's all kinds of research that shows that it doesn't act as a deterrent.
I said at all.
At all.
It may have less effect. I mean, according to the statistics that you guys allegedly possess.
Well, I can give you the fucking statistics.
That doesn't mean that it doesn't act as one at all. That's what my argument is.
You're saying it's possible that it might deter a couple people here and there.
No, I'm saying that well, you heard what Arcane said. So you can't say that it's possible. You're saying that we say that it actually does occur. It does act as a deterrent.
It does.
Oh, you need to prove that. You're making a statement there. You need to
Arcane
prove
just
that
gave
it
an
acts as a
example.
deterrent.
Arcane gave personal testimony.
Okay.
Right? But for the death penalty, what did you say, Arcane? You'd be killing people left and right? Something like that?
He didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't say that. You know a buddy who...
So, yeah, all I'm saying is...
Go on.
You can look up documentaries and stuff, and people were saying, like, yeah, I'd rather be around for my kids, I'd rather be around for my family than die. I'd rather, you know, at least if I'm in prison, I can...
Those are people that they're interviewing once they're in prison. They're saying, I'm glad, actually, that they didn't kill me, because at least I can do something still for my family now.
So why couldn't it be their mindset before
That's very
prison? Are you
different.
saying that prison it necessarily affected their beliefs about that at that time? They couldn't have helped them prior to going to prison?
People are scheming to commit a crime. If they're scheming, they don't think they're going to get caught. It's very rare that you know...
I actually
Go ahead.
believe that's changed. I actually believe that mindset has changed, DC. I believe that, as somebody that's actually been on the streets of many of the major cities here in America, I believe that mindset has changed. Because now, the idea is, hey man, I got buds on the inside, okay, talking about jail, I got buds on the inside, I can get hooked up with some good blow, I can get, you know, I can get references to some bitches and hoes that I want to screw. You know, I mean, it's become literally
You think this is going to be accepted at maximum security prison where they're charged homicide?
Dude, I'm telling you,
You're talking about how cushy prisons are now, especially since they've been privatized.
They got better shit than I got in my house, man.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, is that really an argument?
That rival mine. Yeah. They got TV sets, like I said, big 60-inch TV. They got fucking, you know, I mean, they get 3 squares a day. I don't even get 3 squares a day. My kids.
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
fucking
That guy's
crazy
a fucking
person.
twat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah, it seems to me that anybody who thinks, I mean, those two almost go hand in hand. Almost all the people, no, that's not true. Not all the people, but I mean, certainly people that believe in the flat Earth, almost all of them believe that Hillary Clinton has health problems. They just eat all that conspiracy theory shit up.
Where's Nadia? Is she not well at the moment?
I don't know.
She's physically okay. She's,
Oh, that's good.
Taking a needed break and doing a lot of thinking and trying to sort out stuff. And I think just taking a break she really needs. Physically,
She's too hard on
okay.
herself.
She's very hard on herself.
Right. What is it with people on Google Plus and having broken smoke detectors? Pretty much every Google Plus hangout I'm in, there's someone with a fucking broken smoke detector that just needs a new battery.
That's an unfair
Drives me
generalization. Fuck you.
Just put a new fucking battery in your smoke detector. Hello, the green pasta. Are you on 2 accounts here?
What I want to know is how do we have... I'm sorry, I missed. I thought it was quiet. Sorry.
Well, relatively. I don't know if he was responding to me. Is this person in on 2 accounts?
No.
No.
How do we have two people from... How do we have 2 Scots on here? We don't have any people from Wales. We don't have anyone from Ireland. We have a few people from England proper. But somehow we ended up with 2 Scots.
What's up, Paul? How you doing, James?
Good morning. Good morning. How are we?
We had a Wales guy in earlier. That Spurs Chemo guy's from Wales.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, well, James Paul's Jewish, so.
Von Helton.
And Ocean is a...
Ocean will
and
join
Ocean is...
you in Valhalla.
Yeah, I heard Valhalla, and I was just like...
Summoned.
Vaughn, you're
His
going to
ears rang.
Valhalla? I don't know.
Well,
Hey, so where
I'm
you-
not Jewish. I'm pretty damn sure of that shit.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding. So where are y'all from?
Wait, how does Vaughn know
it's
he's going to
fucking
Valhalla?
I'm from Ohio.
Valhalla? That's not Valhalla.
I'm from Ohio. I don't know where Ocean's from. His name is Ocean, so maybe he's by the sea somewhere.
I'm by the
That's
sea. So, but how do you know you're going to Valhalla?
He's left. Well, off the seat now.
Damn it, Vaughn.
Do you not think Vaughn would be welcome into Valhalla?
I just don't know how he's... Like, how does he know he's going to die gloriously in battle? That's what you have to do to go to Valhalla.
I thought you would welcome Von Helton into Valhalla. Means you could murder him every single day.
No, if he...
Drink
No,
every single
no,
day.
that's Frejus. After that. But Valhalla is Odin's Hall. Odin's Hall is where you drink mead and you celebrate.
Well, Vaughn celebrates the Mad Max interpretation of
The Mad Max interpretation, where he like sprays himself in the mouth and jumps off a fucking car. And
the only problem is he's gonna die mediocre.
Well, if you
really fucking bored.
Like, you can't know you're going to go to Valhalla. Even if you die in battle, you don't know if you're going to Valhalla. Unless you die, like, fucking gloriously as shit. Like, there's one Russian guy recently that got posted on a bunch of forums about Asatru recently because he called a missile strike on his own position to blow up a bunch of other enemy combatants. Yeah. So, this guy blows himself up with a bunch of fucking Tomahawk missile, or whatever missiles the Russians use. Probably not Tomahawks, because Tomahawk's an American thing. But blows himself up with a fucking airstrike from Russia.
Jesus
To
Christ.
take care of all of the combatants that were attacking him. Apparently over 100 people. So everybody's posting hail, like, you know, because this motherfucker, if anybody's going to Valhalla, this motherfucker is going to Valhalla.
Damn, that's
So,
boss shit right there.
right. But, you know, in order to get to Valhalla, there's a couple things that have to happen. First, you have to die gloriously in battle, something like that. Secondly, the Valkyries have to choose you. On top of that. So, is he...
Jesus.
You can't know you're gonna go.
That's true.
He's saying, I'm going to Valhalla. Please. Unless you just think you're gonna...
That's crazy.
You're going
That's-
up there
that's-
by sheer belief in the gods. That doesn't...
That's like that movie,
Ocean,
Inglourious
where
Bastards.
Ocean, where do warriors go? Where do they go?
There's several afterlives for warriors.
Where do they go?
There's the Helheim, there's Freyja's Hall, and then there's Odin's Hall.
Okay, and so where do you think I, as a former soldier, am going?
Did you die in battle?
You don't necessarily have to die in battle.
Yes, you do.
It depends.
You have
Did you
to
kill
die
some-
in battle and be
Depends.
chosen by the
No, it
Valkyries.
depends.
Did you kill innocent civilians?
No.
You'll probably, if you don't die in battle, you'll wind up in the Helheim.
If you killed civilians, you're going to hell.
No,
I think
it's not,
so.
killing
That's
civilians
not
doesn't
true
matter.
either, but
You can kill a
whatever.
bunch of fucking civilians as long as you die gloriously in battle. You go to Valhalla or Freyja's Hall. It doesn't.
It doesn't matter whether you kill civilians or not. That's irrelevant.
Yes, it does.
No, you can kill
No,
all
it
the
doesn't.
civilians you fucking want to. You can cut them up and rape them. It doesn't matter. If you're a good warrior, Odin wants you.
So the
Or
casual,
Freyja
the civilian casualties going on in the Middle East right
Doesn't
now
give a
don't
sh-
count.
Have
No.
nothing to do with
Nothing to
Valhalla
do with
whatsoever.
Valhalla.
Has nothing to do. nothing
Vaughn
to
and I
do
are
with
going to
Odin's Hall.
agree as fuck on this. It has nothing to do with Valhalla.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
to a certain extent, we both get this, but if you don't get into Valhalla by virtue of being a soldier and just picking up a sword at one point. I don't think I'll go to Valhalla. That's not.
What's
my,
Valhalla?
It's the. Oh my God! It's
Is
the
that like-
Hall of the Fallen. The ones that Odin chooses, or the Valkyries choose to go to Valhalla. It's the glorious afterlife of warriors that train to fight against Fenrir and other monsters that will happen at Ragnarok. I think it's purely symbolic. I don't think it exists. But if you're going to say that you're going to go there, let's at least look at the legend. Like, what do you have to do in order to get there? You have to die gloriously in battle. Vaughn, I don't think you're going to die glorious, unless you do. If you do, great. But I don't think that you know you're going to be chosen, even if you do die gloriously in battle.
That's right.
I think Thor could put a good word in for the Punisher, couldn't he?
Probably could. They're both from the Marvel Universe.
Oh, there you go.
The Marvel Universe.
They're all best buds.
No, killing civilians, they got shit to do with it. Kill as
I
many
somehow
civilians
don't
as you
think
want.
Bond's killed anyone, to be honest.
Well, now, okay, Ocean. How many people in the room actually knew there were 3 different halls to go to?
Oh, there's more than 3.
Oh,
Because
well,
there's
I
the
know
Farmer's
that, but
Hall
I'm
as
just
well.
saying. I'm just saying. How many people in the room knew there were more than 3 halls to go to?
Probably
Nobody.
only me.
That's why I used a
That's
generic
probably
term.
it.
That's why I used a generic term called Valhalla.
Oh, it's
Because
just
most
the afterlife, man.
haven't got a fucking clue about Norse mythology. Haven't
Well,
got a
I mean,
fucking
I figure
clue.
that
But
you
if you
would.
mention the word Valhalla, hey, they know what that means. Okay, that's why I used
Well,
that term.
you initially started
There's a
arguing.
method to
Would
my
go.
madness, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say Odin has 350,000 pieces
Odin
of,
has one hall.
of beard, okay? I'm not going to say shit like that because most people don't give a fuck and most people don't care. All right, but if you mention the word Valhalla, hey, they know what that means, okay? That's why I use the fucking term. Now, if we want to get
Well, then why'd
specific
you
about the
argue
Norse
with this?
mythology, we can. But the average person in this room is going to be totally fucking lost. They're not going to give a shit, and they're going to be saying, "Fuck this! I'm going to go somewhere else." Okay? That's why I use the term Valhalla. Do you understand?
No, because you started arguing.
You don't understand. Okay, well then we're done. We're done.
Okay, fair enough. This is what happens when you get Vaughn on something. He gets mad.
Hey, James, what do you think about Christianity?
Christianity, I have mixed feelings on.
Islam?
Oh, Jesus.
Islam's a cult.
Vaughn and I might have similar opinions on Islam.
Judaism?
Judaism, I'm unsure about.
Stephen Christ?
Somebody running around claiming to be an ascended master? Are you fucking serious? Really?
That's right.
Where's the
And
miracles?
none of
Where's
his
the
prophecies
miracles? Show
are
me the
true.
miracles, motherfucker. You
None
know,
of his prophecies
when is his foot going to split Mount of Olives in half? When is he going to wave his hand and open the eastern gate of Jerusalem? Yeah,
When is the earth
going
gonna
to
stop
fucking
spinning?
happen because he ain't no goddamn assistant master. He sure as fuck ain't the Christ, and he ain't no ascended master. So no, that shit ain't going to happen, is it?
You don't believe in ascended masters then, Von? That's interesting.
No, what I don't believe is in Stephen being a damn an ascended master. Not even close.
But do you
No
believe that
fucking
such
way.
people exist? Do you believe that such people exist?
I believe
Yes,
that if an ascended master was on this earth right now, first of all, he wouldn't be on the fucking internet, and well, he might be on the internet.
Yeah, I do need to get off the internet.
He would be in the news media, so that technically would
That's
be on
right.
the internet. But a true ascended master would be doing the will of the gods. He wouldn't be on the fucking internet talking about fucking concave Earth. Okay,
What do you think
he would be
about,
out in the world doing the will of the gods. You know, telling people,
Dalai Lama.
hey, you know, the gods are coming. Prepare. You know, here's what you got to do to get ready. You know, whatever. You know, whatever the gods had willed for him to do. But he sure as fuck wouldn't be on the internet talking about concave Earth, and he sure as fuck wouldn't be stupid enough to not know that my legs and feet have been swollen the last 10 years.
Does your daughter know
Okay.
that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
Alrighty. If you are watching this video, you are a $50 patron. First of all, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Gentlemen, please. We're accomplishing nothing here. Okay, let's everyone come out. Take a breath.
We muted you along the way, or you might be a shitter in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if I could just interject for a moment, then he appears to be away from his keyboard, so can we reserve him a spot when he returns? And I guess we could go ahead and hear from James Paul now, because we've heard from the bunny. So now it's James Paul's turn to
Provide evidence to substantiate. Long ago, where everyone was trash talking Andrea, calling her a retard, calling her ugly, and more recently in the anniversary video I posted, oh, she can't cook, you know, and all mentally. The point is this: she came out of an abusive environment. She came out of a dangerous environment.
Quote, she has the mind of a child, end of quote.
What? Child can be anything. But the point is this.
child-
That's all you fucking want.
I lie.
Whatever. Okay, look, you're going to just sit here and split fucking hairs all day. And
It's
I
not
don't-
splitting
it's not
hairs, it's
splitting
actually
my last
lying.
fucking day on the internet. I don't have time to sit here and split hairs all fucking day.
Hey,
Hey, theoretically, the guy could come here at 12 o'clock, which is only an hour and a half away.
perhaps. Let's please hear from Sam. If I can, just for a moment here, welcome the new participant, Raven S. Welcome to the participation here. Mr. Helton, do you know Raven S here? Are you familiar with her?
Of course. Go ahead. Please, speed this up. It's almost 11:30. Speed it up.
Okay. Mrs. Raven, well, do you have any questions for Mr. Helton?
Hey, look, I'll questions. James, come back, quick. It's quick draw McGraw. James, come back. Come back. We have to.
I have a question.
He's reminded us a few times. Is it, can we see your scar? Can we see the fucking scar from the meat hook, please?
Yeah, man. He offered to show us last week, Paulie, you remember?
Yes, absolutely, but I want to see it now. Now that I know he's in a
Hey,
hurry,
Raven.
it's believable. He's like, oh, fuck, we got to do this. Motherfucking crack is about to run out.
Sure.
He's coming. He's
Just,
coming.
yeah, here he comes. You just get his T-shirt up, man, and the cable will get caught. Raven, how you doing?
Your scar. Can we see your fucking meat hook scar, please? Come on, time is running short. Let's do this.
No, you may not.
All right, cool. Come on.
My wife knows it exists. That's all that matters. You
Well,
want
you
to
fuck her? Remember, she's left.
If you guys talk to her shit, you can go get it off of her.
Well, I don't believe you, Vaughn.
I have a question.
Fuck what you believe. I don't give a flying fuck what you believe.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't hate Muslims. I hate the ideology of Islam, but I don't hate Muslims.
Okay.
I recall Southern Raven had a question.
She's the only woman in the house. Go, Raven girl, go.
Is it working? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Johnny.
Okay. My question is, how can you sit here and say that if she even looks at your kids or anything that she's in contempt of court if you're out somewhere?
I quoted what my attorney told me. If you have a problem, call my attorney.
I have a question.
What's your attorney's phone number? We'll call him.
Wouldn't you like to know?
You fucking right, I would. You bet your ass I would.
Yeah, I bet you would.
628 Spring Street, Quincy, Illinois. 628 Spring Street, Quincy, Illinois, dude. Come on, bring it. Lulz Peanut.
Wait a minute.
I have a question for
Yes,
Vaughn.
Spicoli has a question. Mr. Spicoli, go ahead, sir.
Vaughn, why have you not looked into receiving royalty money from the casinos if you are 170% Cherokee Indian?
Well, it's actually 43% up to maybe 62%. It's not that. It's not 170 something. Anyway, the point is that that's my business, and I may be pursuing that. I may not, but it's nobody's business but mine.
That's right. That's right. And if I can pose a question, just quickly, Mrs. Raven here. This is the woman, and just correct me where I may make a mistake here, Mr. Helton, but this is the woman in which you held up a picture that was clearly not her, and said, "This is, her, and she's a wanted criminal." So would you like to take this opportunity to apologize for the mistake you made?
That was a mousy detective agency. Though.
Actually, that was Mouse that looked all that shit up, not me.
But you repeated it, so
I don't care if I repeat a lot of what a lot of people say.
I forgot about that too.
The author. Excuse me. If I talk about something that Alex Jones says, that doesn't mean it come from me. It come from Alex Jones. Okay.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. You sat there and just go, "This is her, and she's got a criminal record, and I know she does, and everything else." You're a fucking liar.
I don't give a fuck about what happened in the past. I'm
I
getting
know
ready
you
to
don't, because you're not man enough to apologize. You're not man enough to
Hey, I tried to break bread, bitch, and you went into a goddamn hangout with Secular and talked shit about me after I did.
So what? You were wrong. You were fucking wrong. You traitor me.
You bitch.
You're a
Secular's
liar.
Just a minute here. Hold on one second.
I tried to be nice to you, you bitch, and you wouldn't have it.
No, what? Fuck you, Von Helton. You're a liar. You're a slanderer. You do it to everybody. You're doing it to Mouse now. You'll do it to anybody to get attention. You're not even man enough to admit when you're wrong.
Bitch, how am I going to get attention, you dumb broad? I'm not going to be on the fucking internet, you dumb broad. I'm not going to get attention.
Now,
Fuck
we're
you.
talking about... No, fuck you, you cockroach motherfucker.
And you were ridiculous. You hanging out to talk shit about me. And me,
Miller Plaza, fucking Ashland City, Tennessee, you cocksucker.
Fuck you, bitch.
You're a fucking liar.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, you fucking faggot. Fuck you.
I tried to be
You
nice.
abuser of women.
I tried to be nice.
Fuck you.
Spicoli, please. There's a time and a place for the wackety sacks. Now is not that time. Learn your cues, just Spicoli.
Man, fuck him. He's a liar, and he knows he is. He's trying to be nice to me. Fuck you, and you're being nice to me. How about an apology for fucking...
I tried to be nice to you, and you went to Secular Opinions Hangout and talked shit about me after I tried to be nice to you. So fuck you. You have no credibility. You lost your goddamn credibility.
Your idea of
You lost it.
apologizing is me taking my video down and kissing your ass. That's not an apology. Idiot.
James, if I may. if I may. Holy shit, Jessica Colby, you're fucking killing me, bro. James, if I may. I understand what you're saying. You're saying that your wife accrued the information and you just simply repeated it. But I just, for the sake of levity and for the sake of this is your last moments on the internet, it wouldn't hurt you to just say, you know what, Raven? I acted on incorrect information. That's my mistake. I apologize.
No, no. When somebody stabs me in the back, they don't deserve a fucking apology. Sorry.
Oh, no, I think the last moment, I think Johan's straight.
Now, wait a minute. It doesn't matter what she does later. That doesn't matter. If I rob your house and then you murder my child, I'm still a robber. Do you understand? It doesn't matter that she did something later that slighted you. That's irrelevant. You still have to pay. You still owe reparations. You still owe to say, hey, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what they do. Do you understand that?
Go pound sand. It'll never happen.
Why will it never happen? What will it hurt to say I'm sorry? I mean, I'm sure there's some things in here people would be.
If I said I'm sorry, it'll be all over the fucking internet.
It'll be all over the internet already.
Every goddamn thing will be, oh, Von Helton, sorry about this. Von Helton, sorry about that. No, I'm not buying into that shit.
That would actually be a good thing. People like it when you apologize, believe it or not.
You know what the difference between your mama and a washing machine is? When I dump a load in the machine doesn't follow me around for...
Canary at that? Oh, fuck yeah. You say, oh, that won't happen. Bullshit. Deals like that are made all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Are you listening to me, trolls? Deals like that are made all the time in court. And YouTube and Google is going to sing like a fucking canary, and you sons of bitches are all going to go to federal prison. Watch it happen. Because YouTube and Google are not going to go down the shitter without taking you with them. And you better believe that shit. Because that's the truth.
I just tried to call the White House because I heard my wife say something that I was like, what?
Look at this. You see that?
So an individual has to ask themselves exactly, what would you do on a night like tonight? Well, for one thing, we'd be going to Shanny we would be going to twitch.tv/Rev and Shanny to watch Shanny play Cyberpunk 2077, folks. We're starting to get people to come in.
So, yeah, well, here we are once again, once more into the breach. And of course, COVID is still out there. You believe me, don't you? What a load of shit. COVID's been gone since October. I have the Chinese documentation to prove it.
Jason Avocado's brand is very much under very, very high demand.
Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom! Do you understand that you're not dealing with our lawyers in this? Because we are under contract and protection of a property, some of which of you assholes have tried to dox us with that name, don't matter anymore. It's out there now. You're dealing with the lawyers for them because they're pressing charges. Do you realize that? Yeah, if we add it up, like I said, I think I'm accurate. It's at least $1,700 worth of goods. So the person is dealing with grand larceny charges from a multi-billion-dollar property company. $2.6 billion real estate owners, lawyers deal with that.
Said that the president should pardon everyone from himself to his administration to Joe Exotic if he has to. Now this is someone else talking about this shit, not Trump.
But you know, I'll throw on the light for you, you piece of shit. Here's all my mukbang shit. Here's my bathroom now. You see how clean the fucking sink is? There you go. How's that, you piece of...
The trolls are the true abusers. You know, if they love abusing me because who I am.
Well, it's Wednesday night, and absolutely nobody wants to go live. I have no idea why, but absolutely nobody wants to go live, which is very strange.
It's something that I think about a lot, you know.
There is no excuse. And it's not like you didn't know who these fuckers were, Will, because you did. So please take me to court. Please do. I hope you do. Because when I countersue your lawyer for billions and win, I assure you, your lawyer won't be your lawyer ever again. Because lawyers don't like to lose money. Okay? They don't. Trust me. Trust me, lawyers don't like to lose money, Will. So if you really do have a lawyer, which I sincerely doubt, but on the off chance you do, and I sue the fuck out of him for discrimination and I win, he won't be your lawyer anymore, I assure you. Hell, he might even end up being my fucking lawyer. You never know. They sure won't be yours. Guaranteed. Because the second I get a summons is the second I countersue for discrimination. Because I've tried for 20 fucking years to get a goddamn lawyer to help me with this shit on the internet. And all I got was hung up on or told to go fuck myself. That's the truth. That's the truth. So please, let him come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Hit me with your best shot, as Pat Benatar used to sing. Because you'll lose. Guaranteed you'll lose. So are we done here? I hope we're finally fucking done. Show my fucking symbol again. Disparage my military service again. Another strike. And I'm gonna keep pouring it on until every fucking troll channel goes down the toilet. Hello, Geek Room. Hello, Drunken Peasants. Hello, Unterhaven. I'm looking at you guys too. Let's see how stupid you guys are. Shall we? Let's see how stupid you are. Because you can't scream fair use and freedom of speech if you're using my intellectual property without my consent. That's not free speech or fair use. And when you're disparaging my military service, that certainly isn't free speech or fair use. Because at that point, it's not an opinion, it's fucking harassment. So yeah, I'm coming after you motherfuckers. I'm gonna get your channels taken down. And if it's on Dailymotion or Live Leak or any other fucking website, I will find it and I will get that struck down too. I am done playing with you motherfuckers. And I think you've taken enough from me. Just saying. I think I've had enough taken away from me. I've lost my marriage, I've lost my wife. Them kids have lost their mother. You've been trying to take away my damn kids away from me. See, any other man would have got in his truck, would have found out where you fucks live, would have got in his truck, and would have went out to your house and beat the fuck out of you. That's how shit used to be handled. Of course, in this pussified society, all you gotta do is whine and cry. Ah, he beat me, officer! Well, gee, why did he come all the way to your fucking house, thousands of miles away, to beat your ass? Oh, because you fucking destroyed his marriage and drove his wife insane? And you think the cops are gonna help you? You think the cops are gonna say 2 fucking words in your defense? No! No, they're not! Because when the cops find out that you drove an innocent 25-year-old girl insane, they're gonna stand there with their fucking arms folded! They're gonna stand there with their arms folded and they're gonna say, I didn't see shit. I didn't see a damn thing. That's what the cops are gonna do. That's exactly what the cops are gonna do. I didn't see nothing. Did you see it? I never saw shit. Never saw a damn thing. Bet on that. See, a lot of the police out there have no idea what you fucks have done. They have no idea. They don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. And as soon as they find out, they'll be like, I didn't see shit. I didn't see a damn thing. That's right. Bet on that. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and win, but yeah, man, just fucking, please, Will, take me to court. That goes for any of you fucking trolls. Take me to court. See, and let's be clear. That's another thing, too, and I already brought this up to one motherfucker. Let me bring this up to the rest of you trolls and haters. And once again, let me apologize to my normal viewers, few as they may be, that I don't like talking about these fuckers anyway, but I don't have a choice, because Will made it a public spectacle on a damn live show. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. But let me address that issue. Okay? Because, there's a prevailing idea that, that what they're doing is justified, when it's clearly not. Okay? It's clearly not. And it just, that, oh, well, we can do this, we can slander, libel, and defame someone, we can call CPS to destroy their family and to get their kids taken away, and of course, in the course of that, it drove the wife insane, and she ended up in a mental institution down in Middlesboro, Kentucky, all of which is documented. Right? All of which is documented. And despite everything, I still tried to save my marriage 5 times. 5 times I tried to save my marriage. And the Frosts and the Combses and the fucking trolls on the internet wouldn't let me. They fought me tooth and nail at every turn. I tried to save my marriage. I'm on record 5 times trying to save my marriage. So ain't nobody can say one fucking word to my face. Not one. Not one word. Not one fucking word. It's too bad that the Christian God isn't real. Or if he is real, he's a fucking demon. It's too bad he isn't a real God, though. Because I think if the Christian God really was a real God, especially the Old Testament version of the Christian God, would any of these fucking trolls even be breathing right now? Fuck no, they'd all be dead. I mean, holy shit. I mean, you guys that have actually read the Bible, there's a story in the Bible, in the Old Testament, where, or no, excuse me, it was New Testament. It was New Testament, where God is supposedly a peace-loving God, right? Yeah, this is New Testament. Because Peter was the one that was involved. Okay, check this out, folks. This is a story right out of the Bible that you can go check and verify for yourself. Alright, this couple, this man and woman, they had taken money out of the treasury that the disciples had saved up to buy food and clothing and shit with to survive. And this couple had taken some money out of that treasury, and they had said disparaging things about God. Alright? Not really that big of a deal. It's bad, but it's not that big of a deal. They said a few things, took a little bit of money. Didn't take it all, they just took a little tiny bit. Alright, and I guess their justification was, well, we took our portion of the money. I guess that was a justification. But anyway, nowhere near rising to the level of destroying someone's marriage, or driving a young woman insane, or calling CPS to steal, literally steal, someone's children. Okay, nowhere near that level. What did the Christian God do to that man and woman, folks? You wanna know what he done? He killed them on the spot in front of Peter. Peter goes in and confronts the man and woman and says, hey man, you stole out of the treasury and you blasphemed God. What say ye in your defense? And they blabbed a few things, and God literally struck them down right where they fucking stood. And that's New Testament, folks. That's where God's supposed to be a gentle, loving God. Right, Tammy Faye Alexander? Or Tammy Hill Alexander? That might as well be Tammy Faye, huh? Tammy Hill Alexander? Right, any of these other Christians that were, oh, Andrea, you need to get rid of your pagan husband and get you a good Christian man. Well, gee, Vaughn, how do you know they said that shit? Because it was said to me. Numerous occasions. Numerous occasions. You need to come back to Christianity, Vaughn. I'll never go back. After what happened to poor Andrea, what happened to my marriage, 2 dead children. Fuck no. I can never go back to a God that allows that shit. No fucking way. I'd have to be the biggest fucking dumbass on the planet to go back to a God that allowed that shit. And you won't find no more loyal Christian than me, boys and girls. You can ask people at Princeton Pike Church of God. There was no Christian more loyal than me. I was there Wednesday night, Sunday night. I was in the choir. I was given tithes. Hell, I was the one passed out the goddamn plates sometimes.
It's just, you know, you obviously you're going to start out with your follower not having any clothes because you need to go buy them or you need to craft them. And then you craft them and put them on there, and then they got their armor, and then they're ready to go. And then you do that for the weapons. And then
is the boob animation in that game really good?
It's all right. It's mediocre.
Areola variation in the
there is now. There is now. There's mods out there that actually allow women to be real women in the game.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Optional pubic hair and the whole thing.
And the whole thing. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Women are actually women now instead of mannequins or targets.
Do you design guys' wieners and stuff on that game?
No. I have nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
What the?
I don't have any pubic hair. But...
Well, I was curious because it wasn't that long ago you were asking for like a mod on Skyrim 2 about horses' vaginas, which I found was kind of odd.
Well, that's because the guy that was putting it out there was going to do some updates, and I wanted the updates for it. But
well, why do you want an update for horse vaginas?
Just out
of curiosity. No, I'm not accusing you of that. I'm just saying, like, just out of curiosity, like, why would you care about a mod for horse vaginas on a video game?
Because we were going to put female horses in the game, dude. Okay, relax. Okay, it's not.
Why do they need vaginas on them? Why can't they just be generic?
Okay, I hate to tell you this, but there really isn't anything weird or creepy or anything about it. We're just trying to make the game more real. That's all there is to it. It has nothing to do with being creepy or weird.
Well, horse vaginas in a video game is pretty weird. I'm not saying that you're into it. I'm just saying it is a weird request. You'd have to admit, if you just like saw it and was like,
well,
what?
You got to understand why we're doing it, though. Okay, we're doing it to make the game more real. All right. And that's all there is to it.
More real than horse vaginas?
There's nothing weird or creepy or crazy about it. We're just.
I will point out it was a weird coincidence though that your character at the time was a centaur.
No, my character has never been a centaur. Centaur is
Yeah,
not
you had a character that had a horse bottom, and then you were asking for
No,
mods for
there
horse
is not an
vagina. I
option
thought
for
it
a
was kind of weird.
centaur.
Well, I'm curious.
Okay, fair enough.
Are assholes taken into consideration in the game as well?
No, we haven't gone that far. That's.
No.
However, there is a defecation mod if you're into that shit.
Well,
there is a defecation
if you're
mod.
trying to make it all realistic,
Well, there
should
is,
get
like
some
I said,
attention too.
There is a defecation mod if that's what you're into. It's out there. You can go
I
down on
don't
it.
play the game, but I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, you kind of intimated that you're into that sort of thing. So
No.
Just,
I play games, but I don't do mods of that
okay, you
nature
don't
at all.
You're denying yourself if you don't do mods, man, because mods are awesome.
Well, I prefer real women.
There's literally a mod out there for anything you can possibly imagine, man.
Do you still play Star Citizen, Vaughn? Because I know you're heavy into that. But you lost it.
Still play Star Citizen? I am getting ready to go there right now and test out these new video cards.
I may have to try Star Citizen.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think you were doing mods in that too, because I remember you asking for a mod for to have sex with alien fish women or something like that.
Yes, I am actually. I'm wanting to put adult content.
Where do
The
you
adult
put the
content
vagina on those?
the adult content would only be on the private server, so it would not be on the public servers at all. You would have to log into my private server to get to the adult content, and you have to be 21 or older. So
you got more than one video card? What'd you get?
Yes, I have more than one video card. I've got dual monitors, dude.
See, do you run SLI or Crossfire?
I've got dual monitors.
What kind of cards you get?
GTX 950s.
Okay.
And 32 gigs of RAM and a FX CPU and a brand new motherboard. So I made a major upgrade. I needed it.
You got them running in Crossfire?
You'll be able to see those horse vaginas. 60 frames per second. That's nice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But no, there's a mod out there for anything that suits your fancy, man. All you gotta do is just Google that shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Realism is the key, man. Making it real.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of
it. Yeah. I guess if you can't get a real woman, that's a good way to go.
Yeah,
so yeah. How about I don't know, anti-foundationalism or something that's could be a little bit more interesting than horse vagina modification.
Well, that brings up an interesting point, actually, Nadia. I would like to ask you, actually, what would an anti-foundationalist, what would his position on horse vaginas actually be?
Yeah, there you go.
Or her.
That's right.
Yeah, I think.
From behind,
well,
I would assume.
I'm not sure there's a great deal that would directly be spoken of with respect to them. Yeah, by and large, my own kind of philosophical stance might be that, animal husbandry entails, I guess, things that might be violations of horses' vaginas.
Oh, there we have it. It's a necessity. It's contingent. The husbandry of modern-day animals would be contingent upon the violation of their vaginas.
Do they have a Mountain Dew mod?
No, that's a little bit before that time. However, there is all kinds of different wines and spirits that you can try.
Oh, right on. Right on. I don't know. A planet without Mountain Dew and Reese's Pieces sounds kind of lame.
Well, never fear. That Fallout 4 is here, and I'm sure the modding community will have your Reese's Pieces and your Mountain Dew ready to go as soon as, I don't know, maybe within a week or a month or something. You never know.
Vaughn, I may have to join you on Planet Hilton. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. When I get it made, of course.
Well, I'm going to hop out for a bit. I just wanted to say hi to Vaughn. Jake's in here, so I'm going to go watch paint dry for a while. Talk to you later.
I'd also note to the audience, you have an ongoing fundraiser
how much can the human mind stand? Do you dare pit your sanity against our marathon of fright? Shock follows shock. Your breath comes in gasps, hearts falter. Then, the mind explodes. For the unlucky ones, a straitjacket and a free trip to the booby hatch. To the strong, a free Fright Club membership card. See the grisly, macabre marathon of fright and learn your fate. Will it be life or living death?
As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car. Be sure to remove the speaker before you leave. If you should accidentally pull a speaker loose, please turn it in at our snack bar or box office. Thanks.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Who is Stinky? Who is Stinky? Who is Stinky? Who is Stinky?
Hey, Stinky!